A new slogan and the stage set for a Prime Minister with a new script. Here at movie-making Pinewood Studios to kickstart his government after what's been anything but a box office opening.
Today we publish new milestones, measurable milestones, that will also give the British people the power to hold our feet to the fire.
6 targets to judge his government, raising living standards, ending hospital backlogs, building 1.5 million new homes, targets too on policing, education and green energy.
Make no mistake, this plan will land on desks across Whitehall with the heavy thud of a gauntlet being thrown down.
The PM says it's the most ambitious plan for government in a generation, challenging the British state to deliver.
I do think that too many people in Whitehall are comfortable in the tepid bath of managed decline.
He says he's taken the fight to blockers and will build 150 major infrastructure projects. He knows voters want and need to see his government getting things done.
I'm convinced that if we can show that politics can change Britain for the better, then we can face the future with confidence.
But in this plan, one massive issue conspicuously missing: no concrete target on tackling immigration. You have not given the public one metric on which to measure you when it comes to migration. Is that because you fear failure?
No, Beth. The way we've constructed it is that there are foundational things that a government must do, and they are based on security. So national security is obvious, but border security is equally obvious in my view, and that's why I've said we are committed to bringing down immigration, both legal and illegal.
And ministers defensive. People are really concerned about migration. There is no measurable, there's nothing on the banners. What on earth is going on? I think that could come back to bite you, couldn't it?
Well, we've had record numbers of people deported that shouldn't have been here, over 9,000 since we got...
Top priority for the public and nothing on them. Why is it not a milestone on which the public can measure you if it is such a priority for this government, which apparently Keir Starmer keeps telling me it is? It doesn't make sense.
Well, it's the underpinnings of everything else we do. So it is clearly, therefore, a central priority for the government and certainly for me as Home Secretary.
First there were 5 missions, then there were 6 steps, 2 priorities and now 6 milestones. It has at times been a bit confusing. What is the message? Well, today the Prime Minister has announced 6 targets, tangible targets for you to measure his government on in an attempt to reset with the public and communicate better with you. It's in places like Bishop Stortford that he needs this message to land. Traditionally Tory, voters here back Labour in the election.
Well, I think the dog would make more sense than the politicians, frankly. No, seriously, I think we're let down by all sides of the parties.
I think they've got the right intentions, but they're struggling to get their message across, I think, is the problem.
Yeah, I think they're struggling at the moment. They are proving to be rather unpopular with their cuts to certain benefits.
This may be the season of goodwill, but there's not much of it about for this new government. The Prime Minister hopes over time hitting milestones might change all of that, but he has to deliver. Beth Rigby, Sky News.